What's up, world? I am the Nameless Gamer, and welcome to Risk of Rain 2. This is a very fun game. That's all I'm going to say right now. I don't know. It's a third-person roguelike. I've played it in my spare time a lot. To be honest, it's one of my favorite games I've played, on Steam at least. I'll get into the more detail-specific stuff, but actually let me go back for a moment. The Scorched Acres update is now live. Oops, I bumped my mic. As of today, in fact, which dates the video. But as of today, the Scorched Acres update is live, which adds a bunch of new things, including something that makes me very happy. Artificer gets a new ability. Artificer is basically... I don't know why it says I connected twice, that's weird. Artificer, I'm an Artificer main. Followed closely by Huntress, then Engineer. Multi sucks. I'm gonna actually go Commando first, though, because it's been a little bit since I've played, and I'll just go for this basic guy. So this is what happens in Risk of Rain. Okay, cool, we're starting with a map I know, so I can seem like I know what I'm doing, and we're not jumping right into the new map that they added. So you run around, you spawn into this world, and any minute now, there's an enemy. You just gotta kill it. My brother would... Hold on, I'll save that description for a minute. You kill enemies, you gain money, and then you can spend money to buff your character. It's a total roguelike. I'll come back to that. That's a healing drone, which is super useful. Oh hey, bad guys. And then each character has a different set of abilities. For instance... The Commando here has that little combat roll ability. Now that I have more money, I'll buy a drone. This is a gunner drone, so he'll fly around and shoot enemies for me. But yeah, the Commando has the little combat roll, which is effective for moving quickly. Or as I used it there, evading fall damage. He has that little piercing shot, which does multiple damage and goes through enemies. I think I said it does multiple damage. It does more damage is what I meant to say. There's the teleporter. That will be important later, but first I want to find a chest. But I can stop and kill some enemies first. And here's the Commando's third ability, as soon as I get a good shot. He just unloads, he basically just fires a full clip, even though there's no reloading in this game. Ooh, lunar coin. Those are important. I have 7 of those. You see up in the top left-hand corner, you can see how much money I have, as well as there's a little number underneath that. That's how many lunar coins I have. Lunar coins are used to buy very specific items. I'll get into all of these things as I find them, but where is a chest? That's a turret. I hate the turrets. They're basically useless, as far as I'm aware. I've heard they've been messing around with them, so maybe the turrets will be more useful now. But from my experience, the turrets are pretty useless. Where's the goddamn chest? Okay, there's another turret. That's the teleporter. There's a chest, finally. Ooh, there's a multi-shop window. Even better. So you open the chest, it spits out an item. I get the cautious slug, heals rapidly outside of danger. So that's the gist of the game. You get in, you kill enemies, and then from that you get money for killing enemies, and then you use that money to upgrade yourself so you can be stronger and kill more enemies. Simple, repetitive, and also there's another little thing going on. In the top right hand corner of your screen there's a timer, or not a timer, it's more of a it's a clock. It's telling me exactly how long I've played at the minute. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. And underneath that, there's a difficulty counter. Ooh, combat shrine. I don't need money at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. But that looks like a large chest over there. Ooh, no, it's a new... They have added different kinds of chests like this. This is new. So normally you can just get generic chests like what I found earlier. This one has a specific type of chest, which is a utility chest. And it's slightly more, and I don't know what kind of things it'll spit out. It'll spit out, in this case, a Paul's goat hoof. That seems like a new bit of music. I've played this stage a lot. I don't recognize this. Pulse Go Hoof just allows me to move faster in general. Or no, I think it's just sprint. I think there's another one that allows me to move faster. So we get to the multi-shop window, which allows me to choose which one I want. The armor-piercing rounds do extra damage against bosses. Tri-tip dagger allows me a chance to inflict a bleed on enemies, doing damage over time, but I'm just going to go for the randomizer. And yes, this is one of my favorite tier 1 items. It's the Lensmaker's Glasses, and there's a chance to do a critical strike, or increased chance to do a critical strike, which will do double damage. You get some of these, and it just stacks up, and it's awesome. Let me just finish off this elite beetle. Oh, there's one of those guys, the stone golems. They're very annoying little guys. Or, they're not that little, actually. They're quite large. But they're not that intimidating. Hope you guys don't mind the constant sounds of blaster fire, because this is only gonna get crazier. We're only halfway through easy, and we've got a long way to go before we're finished with this. Hey, it's another chest. Good. Oh, sprint faster. This is the one. Suppose Goat Hoof must be move faster in general, and then this one is specifically sprint faster. Good to know. Oh, there's another new chest down there. I saw the one chest earlier. Oh, it took a little bit of fall damage. Didn't think that short of a drop would hurt me. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's not a new chest. It's the body of a Lemurian. Still, I'll open this chest right here. Stun grenade. Chance to stun on hit. Pretty self-explanatory. Not a big deal. But really, this isn't that... Actually, I suppose this is a fair amount of items for a stage 1. So I guess I should head toward the teleporter and show you how the advancement mechanic works. Because this is just level 1. And you can descend or ascend, depending on how you count, through various different levels. Each of which has their own little unique environment. And certain enemies only spawn in certain levels. So, you activate the teleporter, you wait for a minute, a boss spawns, and then you have to stay inside the red circle to kill the boss, and then the teleporter will activate and you'll be able to leave the floor. Or the room. The floor, the level, however you want to call it. It's a roguelike, you can call it pretty much whatever you want, depending on what your favorite roguelike calls it. Get out of here. Oh god, I'm very close to death all of a sudden. Oh, I should have gotten the healing drone from early in the stage. No, don't pray to Shrine of the Mountain. I don't think it'll affect me now. But what the Shrine of the Mountain does, if you do it before... if you pray to the Shrine of the Mountain... God damn, there's a lot of enemies. You'll get... You'll invite the Challenge of the Mountain, which adds extra bosses to the fight. Why did I roll backward? That's not what I was trying to do. Oh god, now I'm trying to roll backwards. Now I wish I hadn't rolled backwards and I'd saved my roll. Ah. And again, we're still in easy, guys. It gets crazier. Although I do think this is more crazy than I remember stage 1 being. They may have increased difficulty with the new update. Oh, I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead for sure. I'm dead now. Try playing on drizzle mode for an easier time. I was killed by a lesser wisp. Of all things, not even a greater wisp, but just a lesser wisp. That's annoying. But I'm not going to let that deter me for too long, because I'm just going to jump right into it and... Oh, whoa, I forgot. I read this, but I totally forgot. They changed the reticle for the Artificer. This is my favorite character. He or she. I saw this guy. Oh, that's handy. Being referred to in the dev notes, or not dev notes, but the update notes, patch notes, whatever you want to call them. I saw them referring to this character as a she, but I always thought of this. It's called the Artificer as a male, kind of a scientist figure. But he's a cool little dude. Before I unlocked him and knew what he was called, I just knew of him as the Wizard. He had a special little unlock requirement. You had to get 10 lunar coins and unlock him from a special shop. Now here's something I was hoping I could find at some point in one of these videos, in one of these runs for this video, I mean. It's the equipment barrel, which basically the equipments are your ultimates. That was a bit of a waste on one guy. But they're super useful, except this one. This one's not that great. I mean, it's not terrible, but what this one does is I use it, and it will tag anything of note. Which, generally, there's just so much that it becomes kind of meaningless, but I'm seeing a lot of goods. Ooh, large chest. I'll have to remember that. Large chest generally has better items. I don't particularly like the radar dish, so if I see another equipment barrel, I'll be getting that. But yeah, this new hover thing they gave Artificer is super handy. And it might be able to reduce fall damage, like the Commando's roll thing did. Because up until now, Artificer didn't have a movement-based ability. Unlike the Commando's roll. Uh-oh. Like, a lot of characters had movement-based... Oh, come on. Had movement-based abilities that could be used to break fall damage. Artificer didn't until now. At least I'm hoping this little hover can be used for that. Let me go unlock this large chest, and hopefully it'll be a tier 2 item. Here's a golem, but it's a tier 2. Chance on kill to drop an ammo pack that negates cooldowns, or resets all cooldowns, whatever it says. Let me just open a chest. It's a handy little thing to have, the bandolier. Bundle of fireworks is a fun one, and I'll show you how that works the next time I open a chest. Alright, so that beetle just spawned in. Now with the bundle of fireworks, watch what happens when I open this chest. Oh, cool. Tier 2 item in a normal chest. Handy. Is that a chest or a turret? It's just a turret. That's a 3D printer. I'm not a fan of these. Or they can be useful if they happen to be an item you already have. Because if you get more than one item in this game, they wind up... Ooh, 2 of you. That could be a problem. Come on. Come at me. Die. You too. Oh, you're not gonna hit the ice. Oh, you did. And you died. Awesome. Should we test and see if the hover negates fall damage? Oh, a new equipment barrel. Yes. It does. It does negate fall damage. What are you gonna give me? Something good, please. It's another radar scanner. Just my luck. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how the lunar coins work now. This, or at least one of the uses for them. You can find these lunar pods, which take a single lunar coin to activate. You open it up, and you get different abilities. Oh god, I forgot. I don't like this one that much. Convert all health to shield. It increases maximum health, which is handy. But then it puts it all in shield, which means things that replenish your health don't apply anymore. That's how all the lunar items work, by the way. Is they buff one thing really well. So, in this case, increase maximum health. But then, now I can't use healing items. Alright, I have 2 drones. Time to go to that teleporter. I'm probably not going to make it past the boss again this time because this stupid Transcendence turned all my health into shield, which means my healing drone is worthless. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, wait, it's only one of these. Some greater wisps are just average enemies, but it just spawns in a horde of them instead for me to battle, but I can handle that. I shouldn't have done that. I just kind of instinctively right-clicked. You got too close. You get too close to the sun, you get burned. But the same thing holds true for the Artificer. Or electrified, or whatever the hell this does. It missed him. Oh god, what launched me? Probably that guy. God, I'm almost dead. I am actually dead now. Still Titanic planes. That's kind of unusual. Normally it mixes it up a little bit. Normally there's at least 2 that you can get for your first level. I think it says ground 0 when you spawn in. Ooh, I'm not gonna go for another lunar pod. The last one messed me up. Wow, there's a lot of chests over here. Oh no, I think I just saw the same large chest from a different angle and I thought it was different. That's funny. So I'm just gonna stay in this area and grind out some enemies to open all these chests. So I'll check back in with you in a bit. Oh, I got a mythical and I don't recognize that one. Oh, Brilliant Behemoth. All of my attacks explode. I don't think mythical is the right word. There's probably a specific word that they use in this game. Considering my Flame Bolt already basically explodes, as does my Charged Nano Bomb, that's basically just explosions on top of explosions. Awesome. Oh, I only just looked up. I totally forgot I got that. I have a can of gasoline, which killing enemies lights nearby enemies on fire. So I'm exploding enemies. If I can hit people. So my attacks explode. And they light enemies on fire. Which, well, my flame bolt you're seeing going at them now, fireball, already lights them on fire. So that doesn't actually really do that much of difference. Oh, this is a cool one. The gains 100% critical strike chance. Again, critical strike, double damage. Super useful. Oh, and I got the fuel cell, which gives me a second equipment charge, meaning I can just use, which means I have 16 seconds of guaranteed critical strike, 16 seconds of guaranteed double damage, and my attacks explode, which does extra damage. Awesome. This is what I love about this game. Is you just get on certain runs and the attack, the buffs just start stacking up. It's any roguelike, really. Not necessarily this one. Anyway, enough comparing this to other games. Let's fight a boss. Oh, the Wandering Vagrant. This is like my least favorite boss. But let's just go guaranteed extra damage. Oh, I did it! I did it! Yes! Defeat the teleporter boss in under 15 seconds. Oh, I've wanted to do that for a long time. Didn't do it. Oh, I'm glad I have video evidence of this. Or not evidence, it's not like I need to prove it to anyone. But just, I'm glad that I was recording when I did this. Because it's something I've wanted to do, and to be honest, I've tried to do for a long time, but I've never been that quick. But that's one thing I love about Artificer, or however you pronounce it. He's just brutally efficient. Oh, speaking of efficient, Leeching Seed. Dealing damage heals me. So if I'm ever wounded, all I gotta do is fight back. Which is useful because I don't have a lot of defensive abilities. Everything I have is offense. Except for my little snap freeze, which is the freeze wall. But even that is offensive. So having the Leech Seed is super useful. Having the backup magazine is one of my favorite items for Artificer, because backup magazine grants you a second use of your secondary ability, or multiple uses of your secondary ability, obviously if it stacks, which in this case is this. And since, unlike everyone else, I have a limited number of shots, or not with my standard attack, having extra uses of the secondary ability is super useful. Teleporter is ready. Let's get out of here. This is going to be a good run. I can feel it. I have no idea. Ooh, is that in one of the new drones? There's new drones now. It is, I can't even see what it is because, or there's a way I can see what it is. Hold on. It is a missile drone. Okay. Warning, the ground begins to shift beneath me. The heck? I don't know what that means. Something new in the update, probably. That guy was damaged before he was really in because of gasoline and fire and explosions. That's awesome. And as you progress further... Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, it's one of the beetle guards, that's it. You're faster than I remember you being, and I don't like that. Let me stun you and kill you like that. Oh god, there's more. There's another. Fine, I can freeze you. And then, once I do enough damage to you while you're frozen, I can kill you too. Wouldn't know it. All the beetle guards are dead. Because I hate them. Kill them. Oh, there's another. Of course there is. Sweet. Lensmaker shades. I feel like they increased the intensity in this new update because there is just non-stop everything. Wish I had the bundle of fireworks, because... Oh, that's a handy one. Broken missile drone, 2 of them actually. Ooh. That's a 3D printer that... How the 3D printer works, this is as good a chance as any, because I like this item. Okay, I lost the sticking bomb. But, you submit an item, and then it spits out whatever the one it's displaying. So now I have 2 Lenscrafter shades, which is an increased chance to do, well, it's an increased chance, because it was already just an increased chance. It's a super increased chance to do double damage, which is nice. Multi-shop window over there. Paul's goat hoof allows me to move faster. Teleporter there. This is a good round. I don't know what that warning, the ground begins to shift. What the hell are you? I don't know, the sea turtle. This is new. Topaz brooch. Gain a temporary barrier on kill. That's awesome. That is great. Especially for Artificer. That is perfect for Artificer. Oh, as an Artificer main, I'm happy with this update. Oh, it was 142 for a missile drone. Alright, fine. I'll kill some guys. I'll grind a little bit. Because then I'll have a missile drone. There we go. I have a missile drone. I have more than enough for a missile drone. So let's keep exploring before I go to the boss. Alright, I'm going for the boss. There's actually no, there's one other area I can check. I'm gonna risk this. Oh, I lost the gasoline. That's fine. For an extra lens maker's glasses. Why have I been calling them the lens crafter's shades instead of the lens maker's glasses? That's weird. But now I have an extra chance for double damage. This is gonna be good. And we're still in medium difficulty. What is that new? This looks... Oh, it's one of the new chests. I don't know what it is, but now I'm gonna grind enough to to unlock it. There we go. Learn to talk. And now I have enough to unlock it. What kind of chest is it? It is a healing chest. Handy because, yeah. Receive a delayed heal after taking damage. Handy, because again, Artificer doesn't have a lot of defensive or self-care abilities. Oh, there's my missile drone at work after this beetle guard. Useful. Anyway, let's go fight a boss. I hope it's not the one that often shows up on this map. I think there might be a new boss in the update. I don't remember. Oh god, that's a lot of these guys. Hold on, I gotta clear some of these out. Oh god, he's coming. There's an infestation. And I'm the exterminator. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna activate the boss and I'll deal with these as I go. Who's it gonna be? Don't be... Oh, it's the Beetle Queen, which will spawn more beetles. Great, as if I didn't have enough of those to deal with. Extra damage, plus fireball. Or flamethrower, not fireball. Boss is dead. Great. Let me get some of this out there. Let me do this. I'm frozen now because I got caught up in the radius of an ice elite's death. What is this? This is the... Oh, I get a beetle guard of my own now. Sweet. I'm Batman now. Now my enemies will know my fear. God, recharge on flame bolt. Recharge on flame bolt. Oh, and it looks like enemy is my drone's kill, or in this case, my beetle guard, count toward my topaz barrier. That's awesome. So if I get enough offensive drones, holy shit, I have $830. Oh, I'm going back for those missile drones. Alright, so doing that ticked the difficulty over to hard, but I am now the owner of 3 missile drones. So, you know, small price to pay for salvation. And I also was able to open another chest that I hadn't found earlier, and I have the gasoline back. So I'm lighting enemies on fire again. Nope, okay. I was hoping that whatever the new stage was would be stage 3, but no, this is almost always stage 3. Ooh, you're a new kind of chest, which means you're more expensive, but I can work with that. You want to throw exploding balls? I can throw exploding balls right back at you. You're a damaged chest. Oh, makes sense. You've got like a fist. Yes! Oh, more damage, more area of effect attacks. Yeah, things in stage 3 didn't used to cost 120. So they changed that with the new update. I need health, or at least I need to let my flame bolts recharge, not health. I said health because, you know, you always need health. Oh yes, Tougher Times is another one of my favorite tier 1 items. Tougher Times just basically says, no, I'm not going to take that damage. Tri-tip dagger, chance to bleed, more damage over time, in addition to the fact that I'm lighting enemies on fire with 2 of my attacks, plus if they happen to be standing nearby an enemy that I killed. Yes! I don't know if that means it'll increase the time the barrier is active or what, but I want to stack that. Let's see, I saw one of these multi-shop windows over here. Gasoline, tri-tip dagger, or crowbar, which crowbar is basically fighting dirty. It does extra damage to healthy enemies. I'm not sure which of these to get. I don't particularly need the crowbar. I do enough damage, I think. I light enough enemies on fire. Really, those are both damage over time. And since I already have some of that, I could increase it. Although since 2 things, I'm going to go for crowbar. This thing I said I didn't need, and then what do you know, I use it. Because I figure I have the gasoline, which does damage over time. I have the tri-tip dagger, which is a chance to do damage over time, and now is buffed. Plus my basic attacks light enemies on fire, which guess what? Damage over time. So I figured I don't actually need damage over time that much. So I went for the crowbar instead. Just to explain why I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. So it appears we just ticked over into the very hard difficulty. Ooh, new equipment. I'm happy with the equipment I have, but I have this thing about equipment barrels. I basically have to open them because I never know what's going to be inside them. I could have my favorite equipment in the game, which to be honest I'm not sure which my favorite equipment is, but I could have my favorite equipment in the game, and I would need to open an equipment barrel to see what's inside it. Monster Tooth, drop a healing orb on kill, useful. Alright, since we just ticked into very hard, and sometimes I can have trouble with stage 3 bosses, let's go to that teleporter before it gets any harder. Oh hey, there's a chest right here before it locks, Oh, I don't have enough for it. It's one of the ones I have trouble with. I hate this guy. There he is though. There's another damage chest as well. Let's end you really quickly. Oh, he tried to end me too. Oh, he ended me. He smashed me, as the thing points out. But no, that was a good run. That was a really good run. I'm disappointed I didn't find the new stage they added. But I had enough fun just playing this that I'm not too mad. Here, let me get out of here so the epic music can die down. So yes, that was Risk of Rain 2, and I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I really hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it, because that was just a lot of fun. So glad I decided to record this, because this is a game I've been playing a lot in my spare time. I didn't really think I was going to record it, but I was just like, I wanted to mix things up, make it so it's not the same 3 thumbnails over and over again. You get something new in the mix. So here's this, and I had a lot of fun, and I'll probably start recording more of it because I had so much fun. So if you enjoyed this, look forward to more of it in the future. If you didn't enjoy it, I do a lot of other stuff too. So if you enjoyed the game, if you enjoyed me but not the game, good news for you. If you enjoyed neither me nor the game, well, you're probably not watching by this point, so I don't have to talk to you. But for the people who are still watching, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a very nice day. Thank you again, and goodbye.